Hello, Treyguard the 5th here. Welcome back to Game Dev Tycoon. Now last time, we've made, a couple of games. We've made a little bit of money. But the last game that we released, Tennessee Ranger, was a bit of a flop. Not a complete flop, but mediocre. And we've just about got our heads above water for now. We've also made a custom engine as well. That's the Horizon engine. So now we need to get some more money in. Preferably using our new engine. Okay. Actually, I should probably do some research first. See if we can get a new topic going in. Oh, zombies. That would be a good one. We could release that on the on the PC. Take advantage of those mouse controls. Okay. Develop new game. Pick game engine, Horizon, topic, zombies, genre, action. Wait, was Tennessee Ranger an action game? We don't want to do two games of the same genre back to back. No, it's an adventure game. Okay. Horizon, zombies, action, PC. We want to develop it for a cheap platform. Okay, let's call this the Pugilicious Dead. Basically, an action game where you punch zombies and they try to punch you back. So, ooh, might be a bit risky going with the best graphics that we have got. Let's just do the 2D graphics on the cheap here for now. Need to cut costs just a bit. Destroying quests right the way down. This is an action game. We need to really emphasize what graphics we do have, make sure that the gameplay is good. Got only 41.8k in the kitty right now. Ooh. Let's just throw in a linear story. And we should still have some money left over for the next stage of development. While generating game reports, you start to gain insights into the development process and learn about what works well and what doesn't work so well. These insights are shown as hints on the development screen, unless you turn this option off in the settings. The hints range from triple plus to negative minus and indicate how important an area is for this type of game. When hints have a question mark at the end, it means they have insights from a game in the same genre, but that you are not yet sure whether this holds true for this particular genre topic combination. In this case, level design. It's been, decently important for action games before, but we're not sure if it works for zombie action games. Well, I certainly know dialogue's not important. Let's just tone down. Yeah, looks about good. Emphasizing the artificial intelligence a little bit more than the level design. Oh, there goes the rent. And I'm going to be cutting it kind of fine, but let's put in mono sound. All in the graphics, and the sound, and don't think too much about the world design. If it's zombies, you're punching them, they're punching back, that's all there is to it, that's all you need to know. Let's get those bugs ironed out. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Ooh, we're down to 5.8k. This has to do well. We do not have enough for the next month's rent. And here's the reviews. The Pugilicious Dead. Should probably be Pugilicious actually. I think it's probably Pugilicious the word is. Oh, we got an 8. And 7. 6. And 7. Looks like we're back in it. Whew. Right. Generate that game report. The recently released TES home console by Ninvento has proven to be a massive success. Sales numbers have exceeded expectations by far. As one customer says, I love the games that come with a TES, and playing with a controller is so much more fun than on a keyboard. If we can hurry up and get this research done, we'll probably get another game in the works. Zombies and action is a great combination. Level design seems to be quite important for this type of game, and the platform genre match is good. Right. New game. Using the Horizon engine again. Ooh, license costs 80k. RPGs do well on the G64. Well, we did Fantasia earlier, which was fantasy RPG. What about spy RPG? We could call it espionage. Let's just call it espionage. Let's use the profits from the Pugilicious Dead to finance this one. We want loads of story and quests in there. Let's get the save games going. Pretty much a necessity for RPGs actually. Because those RPGs tend to be rather long games. Loads of dialogues. Looks good. The Pugilicious Dead is doing quite well. It's going to be coming off the market very soon, I should think. Going to need at least that amount in order for the V2 2D graphics to work. So that's about as best as we can do it. Okay, iron out the bugs. We've got another game ready, just in the nick of time. There we go, and let's release espionage. I'd imagine the genre topic match might not be the best, but hopefully everything else I put in that game should carry it. Recent studies suggest that the increasing variety of gaming devices also creates a market for more specialised games. Some platforms become more popular with younger gamers, while others cater for the more mature age groups. As more and more developers enter the market, we expect developers to focus their games on specific age groups to really make an impact. Okay, so now we can actually pick target audiences for our games. Here's the reviews for espionage. 8. And another 8. And another 8. And a 7. Best game we made so far. get that game report going. And the pugilist just dead. Sold over 24,000 units and generated over 168,000 in sales. Pretty impressive. And the game report for Espionage. Oh, wait, platform news. Following the massive success of the TES console, there are now rumours circulating that Vena, another Japanese company, is planning to release a home gaming console on their own. Now for the Espionage game report. Spy and RPG is a great combination. Dialogue seems to be very important to this type of game, and engine seems to be not important. Right, okay. Now, we've got loads of research points. We've got loads of money. Let's get some more research done. Okay, now we can target specific audiences with our games. The pool of topics is starting to run dry. So, let's research a new one. Business. Today, Vena has confirmed recent rumours about a new gaming console, announced the Master V. The company claims that the Master V is technically superior to the massively successful TES by Nintendo and plans to release it in the coming months. Right, let's research. Wait, we can't. Can we? Yeah, let's research game tutorials and put that into our next engine. Espionage sold over 42,000 units and generated nearly 300,000 in sales. That's impressive. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's have a look at contract work. Contracts are a useful tool to earn some extra cash when your balance is low, and also be useful to generate a small number of research points. Contracts require you to generate a certain amount of design technology points before the time runs out. Decide carefully on what contract you accept. If you miss the deadline for a contract, you will have to pay a penalty, so it's better to start out with smaller contracts and see how much you can handle. Okay. I think all these might be beyond our ability at the moment. So, you can now specify what your main target audience is for your game. Games can be targeted at young people, at everyone, or at more mature audiences. Picking the right target audience for your game is important. Your target platform can also play a role. Some platforms are especially popular for a specific audience. Okay, so using the Horizon engine again, I'm going to make a business game. A business strategy game. Now, I want to target mature audiences with this. So, you know, stick it on the PC. So maybe it's a game about, you know, cornering markets and buying out other companies, but also delving into the nitty-gritty and maybe even the dark underbelly of business, rather than just, you know, the shiny surface level. I mean, it could be, you could even be playing as an illegal company, you know. Let's see. Let's call it. Let's see. Yeah, it is sometimes difficult, isn't it? Let's call it Dog Eat Dog. I think that gets the point across quite effectively. Gets across the theme. Let's see. Engine's super important here. Storing quests, no. Gameplay, not quite as much. Yeah, but funny thing about this game, even if these selected features here don't make sense for the actual type of game that you're making, you should still include them if you can afford them, because they'll still bump up the overall quality of the game anyway. See, artificial intelligence must be through the roof here. Coming on nicely. Although if it's a simulation game, world design is probably going to be at least a little bit important. Hi, I'm Steve O'Connell, a reporter for Planet GG. We've heard a rumour that your company is developing a game for mature audiences. Would you be willing to give an interview about this? Yeah, let's give an interview. Great, thank you for your time. We'll publish an interview next week. Planet GG has recently published an interview with Beep Boop Games. According to the interview, the company is working on its first game targeted at mature players. Treyguard V, owner and CEO of Beep Boop Games, said, "We think that players are looking for more mature content in games, and we are willing to take a risk to give it to them. Many industry experts say that sooner or later, games with mature themes become more common. We are curious to see how the market will react to these games." Developing a great game is not the only recipe for success. It is essential to build hype to ensure that players are excited about your game. In the beginning of your career, hype is mostly generated through random events, but once you gain more experience, you can use marketing and other strategies to generate hype. There we go. We've got 11 hype on this now. Let's just hope it lives up to the hype. There we go. Today the new game platform, Master V by Vina, has been released. And here's the reviews for Dog Eat Dog. Okay. 5, a 6, a 7, and a 6. Alright, pretty average. Not bad. Should probably get a new engine up and running though. The recently released game console, Master V by Vina, has stirred up the market worldwide. Industry experts say that the console is not very well marketed in North America, but that it will flourish in other parts of the world. The analysis of Dog Eat Dog. Business and strategy is a great combination. Gameplay is very important. The platform genre match is great. The platform audience match is great, but the topic audience match is bad. I guess the older audiences, the more mature audiences, don't really like business games because it reminds them of work. That's probably it. But now we know, don't we? Let's see. Detective. Let's research that topic. Don't think Dog Eat Dog's going to remain on the market for very long. So the sales are already starting to wind down as it is. Let's see, can I create a new engine? Not really, I do want to research a few more bits and pieces before I make a new engine. Just to make it, you know, worth it. Assassin. I wonder how well mature games do on the G64. Dog Eat Dog's now off the market, sold nearly 21,000 units and generated nearly 146,000 in sales. Okay, let's see platform. Okay. Let's take a bit of a... Okay, let's get a license to develop for the TES Ryzen engine. Assassin game. Aimed at everyone. Not young ones though. Action... No, wait, hang on. Yeah, action. Assassin action. I will call it. Oblivious. Yeah, that works. Oblivious. Because what's the one thing that you don't want to be in around an assassin? Oblivious, of course. Let's try put a bit more emphasis on the gameplay this time. See how that turns out. Okay, dialogues won't be important. Level design's fairly important. Okay, now for graphics and sound. Okay, we can now research casual games. Yeah, right on that after this, I think. Recent market data shows that the Commodore G64 seems to be slowly losing market share against other PC manufacturers. In an unofficial statement, a G64 employee said the company had been unsuccessful in introducing higher-priced computers to compete against newer and more advanced PCs. Okay, iron out the bugs in Oblivious. Didn't break any of our previous records here. Hopefully I like it. Okay, must be another average one. Oh, okay. Mixed reviews. That's doing a bit better. That's a bit better. Let's research casual games while we're at it. And the post-release analysis of Oblivious. This action is a great combination. Engine's very important for this type of game, and the topic audience match is okay. Today, Nintendo has announced that they will introduce a portable gaming device called the Gameling. The device comes with changeable game cartridges, a monochrome screen on a green background, built-in speakers, and even multiplayer support via a connection cable. Compared to PCs and other gaming consoles, the Gameling is underpowered, but given the lower cost and excellent portability, it might find a huge following. The Gameling is said to hit shelves next month. Ooh. Okay. It is actually entirely possible, once you've got enough cash built up, to upgrade to bigger offices. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get there this episode, but I'll give it a good go. Okay. Let's research rhythm as a topic. I think I know exactly what I'm going to do with this topic as well. Today, the new game platform, Gameling, by Nintendo, has been released. squeeze as much as we can out of this engine. Gameling's market share is through the roof at the moment. We've got the money to spend on that license cost, so let's make a rhythm game on the Gameling, targeted at young audiences. Make it a casual game as well. We'll call it Boogie Boogie. 2D graphics version 2. No story quest required. Just gameplay, really. Focus mostly on the gameplay. Oblivious is now off the market, sold nearly 40,000 units and generated nearly 279,000 in sales. Okay. Level design. Let's just go all in on level design with that one. Graphics and sound. Not really putting anything into world design for this one. I mean, it's a casual rhythm game. It's not like we're making Crypto the Necrodance or anything. With growing interest in video games, there is also a growing audience for video game magazines. These magazines offer a great new way for game developers to market upcoming games. Okay, can now research marketing, and we don't have enough of research points to do that. We've broken our design record. Loads of level ups. And more stuff we can add to the next engine. Better user experience and level editors. Let's get on that game report immediately. Oh! Perfect 10! And any more of that? Another 10? 3 10s? Is there a fourth one? No, but almost. That's a smash hit. Boogie Boogie has achieved a company sales record of over 100,000 units sold. This is an important milestone in the history of Beep Boop games. Congratulations, you made quite a name for yourself and saved up a lot of capital. If you want to grow the company further, moving into a new office is the next step. I found the perfect office situated in a technology park. Would you like to move your company to the next level? Right, we've got 1.6 million at the moment. It's going to cost us 150,000 to move. I say, let's do it. Here we go. And our new office. Welcome to your new office. Now that you have a bigger office, you can also hire staff and forge a world-class development team to make even better games. You now may also train yourself and your staff to improve skills. Let's try this by completing a management course, which is required before you can hire your first employee. Get started, close this message, then click on your character and get the training menu. Yeah, now we can actually train. So let's train in staff management, and let's read that analysis. Rhythm and casual is a great combination. Artificial intelligence seems to be not at all important. The platform genre match is great, the topic audience match is great, and we started making it in the release week of the Gameling. According to our market research, the recently published game Boogie Boogie is a surprise hit with players. The developer Beep Boop Games is fairly new to the gaming industry, but we cannot wait for what they will develop next. Ooh, sell 500,000 copies of the game without the help of a publisher. We just got word that Boogie Boogie, which was recently released by Beep Boop Games, has racked over 500,000 in sales. Go Beep Boop Games, well done. And now that we've completed our staff management course, You can now hire our first ever employee. Before you can hire someone, you have to advertise the open position, set an advertising budget and decide how you want to test your applicants. A high budget will increase the number of applicants, and the different tests will help find people with the right balance of design technology skills. Okay. So let's see. Let's push in a budget of 250,000. Let's go for game demo. That should give us a good balance between design and technology. We want a good jack of all trades to begin with. Vena, creator of the Master V console, has announced the Vena Gear, a portable console to directly compete against the Game Link from Invento. A spokesperson for the company said, unlike similar devices on the market which don't come close to gaming consoles, the Vena Gear has basically the full power of the Master V, except that you can take it with you. The Vena Gear also has a full colour screen. Will this device topple the Game Link? We will see. The Vena Gear will debut in 2 months. Seems that Beep Boop Games has recently moved into an office in a well-known technology park and is now searching for employees. The company, which is known for games such as Boogie Boogie and espionage, has reportedly operated out of a garage until now. One of the many fans of Boogie Boogie commented, "I can't believe that they didn't even have a proper office until now, and that those games were created by only one person. I'm really looking forward to their future games." The search for the open position is complete. You can now review the list of applicants and hire someone for this position. Don't forget, you can always train your employees to improve their skills. Okay, let's see. So, okay, it's 20,000 per month. Let's go with Cherie Ray Garner. Oh, we hired someone famous. Congratulations on your first hire. New employees have to settle in before they become fully effective. When a character is not very efficient, you can see an efficiency bar next to them. This bar will fill up slowly over time. It's usually a good idea to give your new staff a welcome training to get them up to speed quickly. This will maximise their efficiency way faster than normally. Do this, close the message and click on the character wing at the action menu. And now you can research medium games. So, let's roll out the welcome mat for Cherie. Get up to speed on what's going on. And let's start getting some research done. Ready for the next engine. Because we're going to have to up our game from here on out. No pun intended. Or was it? Boogie Boogie is now off the market. It sold 677,723 units. Yes, I'm reading these numbers out in full this time because it's that impressive. Generating 4,744,103 in sales. Okay, that's that research done. Team's not really at maximum efficiency just yet. Perhaps we can do a spot of training to pass the time. Just until people's efficiency get back up. If you want to create hit games and have a world-class team, then training's important. For best results, train your staff regularly, but don't overwhelm them with too many sessions at once. There are different training options available. Some options are better to increase certain skills than others. Experimenting is the best way to figure out which training options fit your plans. It is useful to have a mix of specialists and all-rounders in your team, but aim to have at least one design specialist and technology specialist. Right. Let's see. Game design for pirates. And Cherie. I don't have the research points for that. Okay, maybe next time then. And well, you know, next time that we get the research points at least. 2 months, the G64 will be taken off the market. Now that's done, it's time to create a new engine. We're adding game tutorials, better user experience, and a level editor this time. The last one was called Horizon. This one should be called... Idiom? Yeah, let's just go with that. Hardware manufacturers around the world were surprised today as Goverdor, the creator of the popular G64, has filed for bankruptcy. Goverdor failed to introduce a high-priced alternative and was forced to shut down production of the G64. The platform will retire from the market early next year. Okay, G64 is no longer supported. We use 3 games to that platform and earned a total of 535.4k through those games. And the Idiom engine is now complete. I've actually got the research points, so let's give Cherie some training. Also, I've discovered that some really dedicated fans of the pugilist... That's a difficult name to pronounce. If I'd spelled it correctly, it'd be a bit easier. The Pugilicious Dead have created a fan game using a lot of the material from our game. We don't make any money with it and just seem to do it for fellow fans. Our legal advisors strongly suggest that we shouldn't allow this to go on. What do you want to do? Well, you know, so long as they're, you know, not stealing assets and not making any money off of it, let's just leave them alone. I'm Denise Reed, main developer of the Pugilicious Dead fan game. I've recently been informed that your legal department advised you to stop us, and I just wanted to say that I'm very grateful that you didn't. Beat Boot Games is the best company in the world, and I'm glad I could be part of the fan community. We've gained 514 fans from that. Right. Okay, so we're actually coming up to about 40 minutes, you know, of recording here. So this seems like a good place to stop for this episode. So next time we're going to be using our new Idiom engine to make a brand new game. And we'll see where we can take things from there. Might fill out some more positions in the company. And we should also research medium games and start producing bigger games, more stuff in them. Something, you know, really start raking in the money. Okay, so so I keep forgetting how I actually close these videos, so goodbye, I guess.